Stop doing that behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Some people may get because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing.
Bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property.
Ice Cube has reignited the conversation around Floyd Mayweather's alleged $42 million financial controversy. During a discussion on Joe Rogan's podcast, the focus shifted toward how Mayweather transformed from the technically brilliant, pretty boy Floyd into the money-driven persona known as Money Mayweather. The discussion suggested that his modern career has become more centered on exhibitions, business ventures, and maintaining an extravagant lifestyle than proving himself inside the ring. Rogan also questioned whether Mayweather's continued appearances are motivated by his enormous spending habits rather than any unfinished business as a fighter.
Well, it's interesting when fighters figure out ways to do that too, like what Floyd is doing. What Floyd is doing is so interesting. He retires from fighting and he says, I'll just start boxing people who have no chance.
Hey, why not? You know? I mean, exhibition. Like, we saw that in, what was Rocky 3 or something?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, he's like, he started doing exhibitions with Hulk Hogan, and, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And got caught. I mean, he got hurt, like, you know, dealing with that. So, I mean, I think people want to see Floyd fight. You know, some people want to see him lose.
Broke his hands a lot. So when he was younger, they called him Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah.
And then he changes his name to Money. And when he changes his name to Money, he turns heel.
Yeah.
He became like this guy and everybody wanted to see him get beat.
Yeah.
And he's the most unhittable guy in the history of the sport.
Yes, sir.
He's right up there with Pernell Whitaker. Like, those are the two guys that I say are like the most elusive guys in modern, not, you know, past Willie Pep, in modern era. Pernell Whitaker and Floyd. Floyd's even more impressive because he stands right in front of guys.
He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him.
Right in front of you.
And you can't get a good one on him.
You can't get shit on him.
It's one of the most amazing skill sets. He's like a you know, one of those like Minnesota Fats kind of pool players that know all the trick shots.
Floyd Mayweather remains one of boxing's most accomplished fighters, but his constant displays of wealth have also attracted plenty of criticism. One recent claim involved Mayweather suggesting he owned roughly $42 million in real estate, a figure critics said did not line up with publicly available property records. That discrepancy sparked another round of debate among fans, with some questioning why someone with Mayweather's established accomplishments would feel the need to exaggerate his financial position. His achievements in boxing are undeniable, but controversies surrounding his money have increasingly become part of the public conversation.
Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry.
Another major financial dispute involves luxury watches and jewelry. According to allegations in a federal lawsuit, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga worked through a broker to purchase expensive pieces from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulaimanoff in 2021. After initial payments were reportedly made, the jeweler claimed the remaining balance was never fully settled. Sulaimanoff later filed a federal lawsuit alleging several claims, including fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft. The complaint alleged that nearly $4 million remained outstanding for luxury watches, a diamond ring, a necklace, and other high-end items. These are allegations contained in the lawsuit, not established facts.
How Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid to use in a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tiger because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheap.
Mayweather has also generated enormous revenue from exhibition boxing. His post-retirement events against celebrities and popular fighters have allowed him to continue earning substantial amounts without returning to the demands of a traditional championship career. The exhibition with Logan Paul became one of the biggest examples, attracting massive attention, sponsorships, and pay-per-view interest. Estimates surrounding Mayweather's earnings from such events have varied, but there's little doubt that these appearances have remained an important part of his business strategy.
Money Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul made to box each other. There was over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which means there's $50 million in revenue. And Floyd made $10 million just a show and half of the pay-per-view buys, which is $35 million. Meanwhile, Logan made $250,000 just a show and 10% of the pay-per-view buys, which is about $5 million. And that's not even to mention the sponsors. Floyd said that patches on his trunk cost $30 million to sponsor. Do you think Floyd is capping or no? He even came rocking an OnlyFans sponsorship. And Logan probably even made more in sponsorship than Floyd because he has a much larger platform. Walked into the ring with this Charizard Pokemon and now it's worth $1 million. He also made tons of other sponsorships with Atari and other crypto companies. Hit that follow button if you didn't know this.
The Logan Paul situation added another layer to the financial discussion. Paul publicly alleged that Mayweather still owed him approximately $3 million connected to their exhibition agreement. He also suggested that legal action could follow if the dispute wasn't resolved. If accurate, such a disagreement would be another example of the contractual issues that have surrounded Mayweather in recent years. However, claims made publicly by either side should not be treated as proven without supporting legal findings.
Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose? What happened?
He didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
The dispute with Logan Paul became even more significant when the possibility of a lawsuit was raised. Paul's comments fueled speculation about how Mayweather handles business obligations away from the spotlight. Despite earning enormous sums throughout his career, allegations involving unpaid agreements can create questions about financial management and contractual reliability. For a fighter whose public identity has always been built around financial success, those accusations naturally attract considerable attention.
That's something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison.
Mayweather's exhibition career has also intersected with the cryptocurrency industry. Several events involving the boxer have been connected to sponsorships and promotional partnerships with crypto-related companies. His involvement in that space drew criticism because celebrity endorsements can make unfamiliar financial projects appear more trustworthy than they actually are. The controversy surrounding those promotions eventually became another part of the larger debate about Mayweather's business decisions outside boxing.
Investing in crypto is the cool thing to do right right now. So Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just had their fight. Logan went 8 rounds with the 50-0 Mayweather, but look at their shorts. So first of all, here is Logan's shorts that he wore. He had Blockfolio as a sponsor, which, you know, we all track our portfolios on Blockfolio, and he also had Superbid. And Superbid is some kind of random coin that sponsored Logan. And their whole website right now is just about how they sponsored him. But let's take a look at Floyd's shorts. Floyd Mayweather was sponsored by Ethereum Max, which is just some random ass coin that paid Floyd to put them on his shorts. As you can see, it's one of those 0.00 shit coins. It's down 10% even after the promo. So I obviously don't recommend buying any of those coins. But you can see that Floyd and Logan were both sponsored by crypto companies, which is honestly pretty cool for an event.
Reports have previously claimed that Mayweather received significant compensation for promoting cryptocurrency ventures. The bigger issue wasn't simply how much he was paid, but whether celebrities promoting those projects fully understood the products they were endorsing. When a globally recognized athlete puts his name behind a financial opportunity, millions of followers can interpret that endorsement as a sign of credibility. That's why celebrity involvement in speculative investments has become such a controversial subject.
Point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read, and
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me.
The broader problem extends well beyond Mayweather. When celebrities promote cryptocurrencies or other high-risk financial products, their fame can create an impression of legitimacy that the underlying project may not deserve. Followers can be influenced by the celebrity's reputation rather than conducting their own research. That dynamic has led to increasing calls for stronger transparency and accountability in influencer marketing, especially when financial products are involved.
Executing these scams are like anon people hiding behind a Pepe avatar. And of course, there's a laundry list of famous influencers, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian's David Dobrik, that have all endorsed these absolute shitcoin scam casino rugs that leaves their investors high and dry because they paid them a bunch of money up front and maybe they didn't know any better because it's such a nascent space. But I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist. Now everybody knows Floyd's an opportunist. He's an entrepreneur. He likes to make money. He always has money, talks about money. That's his shtick. That's his persona. That's fine. You can make money. You can be a hustler. You can get paid a bunch to box.
The controversy surrounding celebrity endorsements has also raised questions about how much responsibility public figures should carry when promoting financial ventures. Mayweather's enormous influence means his business decisions receive global attention. At the same time, he continues to emphasize the extraordinary amount of money he earned during his boxing career, frequently comparing his financial success with other legendary fighters. His career earnings were unquestionably massive, but critics argue that those numbers mean little if poor financial decisions or unresolved disputes are taking place behind the scenes.
Well, I think I'm separated now. I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. Had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
So is Gervonta Davis that guy?
So I want to get this right. I just want to get this right. So I'm a kid that comes from poverty, comes from nothing. 7 of us in a 1-bedroom, mother on drugs, dad career didn't go good. Dad ended up in prison. And I beat all odds and worked extremely hard to get it the legal way. And I'm proud to boast and brag about getting the...
Mayweather has never been shy about displaying his wealth publicly. Over the years, he has posted images of expensive cars, watches, properties, and large amounts of cash. One widely circulated example showed him carrying millions of dollars in physical currency. These displays have become a major part of the Money Mayweather identity, reinforcing the image of a man who has achieved extraordinary financial success. But they have also invited questions about whether maintaining that lifestyle comes with financial risks.
Keep manscaping going.
If that's what you want to say.
There's nothing wrong with pampering yourself.
I have to do it.
All that money you got, you better pay for yourself.
I got a little bit, yes.
Any you want to give me now? Just for a fun interview?
Nothing now.
Are you saying Mayweather has no money?
Oh, I got a bag back there.
Can you bring it up here? Where's the money? Let's see how much he's carrying. He's got a backpack with the money. Is it in a wallet? Oh, it really is. Oh, he's not even lying, yo. Are you serious? Okay, so I'll take 100.
This is 40.
Or a pile. No? That's 40, what? 41.
140,000.
That was, I didn't even touch it.
We got more in the bag, but that was just what I seen.
But is he gonna be able to protect it? He's dope?
Well, I have 9 security.
Okay. I really had $40,000 right in my face. I didn't even touch it. Did you not let me touch it because I was gonna get greedy?
Well, you know, Forbes talked about my great numbers I did this year. Tune in to Extra every night, every day. You're hearing it from the one and only
Floyd, or you get some of this.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
Shane Mosley has offered his own interpretation of Mayweather's relationship with money. According to Mosley, Floyd's fear of losing isn't limited to competition inside the ring. He believes Mayweather's constant desire to demonstrate his wealth could reflect a deeper concern about losing the financial status he worked so hard to build. Eddie Hearn has also suggested that Mayweather's continued participation in exhibitions could be connected to the enormous income he once generated during his prime. If traditional boxing no longer provides those same opportunities, exhibitions offer a way to remain financially active while keeping his name in the spotlight.
I like Eddie. So one day, somebody, because you know I don't have social media on my phone, so they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money, that's why he doing exhibitions. No, Eddie don't believe that now.
Yeah. But Eddie will say some shit like that, man.
Eddie will say some shit like that. But one thing, don't worry about that. But me and Eddie got it clear. Then we Eddie, one thing, then my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20, no problem. Anything less. Can't be less than 10. Because then we're struggling for money.
I just showed Eddie some of the account. Eddie, hold on.
Imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter. You know what I'm saying? Too hungry.
Chael Sonnen has approached the issue from another direction. Rather than suggesting that Mayweather simply doesn't earn enough money, Sonnen has argued that extravagant spending could be the bigger factor. In that view, the problem isn't necessarily generating income. It's the enormous cost of maintaining a lifestyle built around luxury, travel, entertainment, and constant displays of wealth.
Oh, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why? Why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion, Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, you know, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, I mean, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to be...
Mayweather has also faced accusations connected to questionable promotional ventures. Some critics have claimed that certain promotions created expectations among fans that weren't ultimately fulfilled, including complaints involving tickets, merchandise, or events. Social media investigations have amplified those allegations, with critics arguing that the Mayweather brand sometimes relies heavily on hype and celebrity power. None of those accusations automatically establish wrongdoing, but they have contributed to the growing scrutiny surrounding Mayweather's business empire. A fighter who once controlled the narrative through victories inside the ring now finds much of the conversation focused on contracts, investments, spending, and financial controversies.
Flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my
from
God.
me.
That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed.
That's where we'll leave today's story. What do you think about the controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances and business empire? Do you believe the criticism is justified, or is Money Mayweather simply being targeted because of how publicly he displays his wealth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing news, financial controversies, and fighter breakdowns.